The town of Blackridge never speaks about Rothwell House, not anymore. Some say its walls breathe. Some swear they've heard footsteps wandering inside long after midnight. And a few say the house remembers everyone who ever entered it. For Elena Archer, a young documentary filmmaker desperate to save her career, the house was her last opportunity. Her recent films had failed. Sponsors pulled back. Rent piled up. She needed something terrifying. Something real. Something that would bring her channel back to life. So when she received a strange email, film the Rothwell House. Payment, $7,000. Enter before midnight. She ignored every red flag, packed her camera, and drove straight to Wilton Street. Now she stood in front of the abandoned mansion, the old wood bending in the wind like tired bones. The door was already open, as if expecting her. The moment Elena stepped inside, a chill wrapped around her. Not cold air, the kind of cold that feels aware of you. Her boots echoed through the long hallway. Her camera light blinked. The walls groaned softly, like something under them was shifting. Then she heard it. A faint, rhythmic sound. Thump, thump, thump. It wasn't pipes. It wasn't wind. It was too steady, too alive. A heartbeat. She entered the living room. Dust floated like ash in the flashlight beam. The wall was filled with portraits, the Rothwell family. A tall father with hollow black eyes. A mother with a thin, unsettling smile. A little girl holding a faceless doll. Elena zoomed her lens in. Every portrait's eyes seemed to follow her. Her throat tightened. Then, her camera screen glitched. A distorted voice crackled through the speaker. You came back. Elena Froze. Her hands trembled. Back? She had never been here before. The heartbeat grew louder. As she moved deeper into the house, Elena stepped into what looked like an old study room. Her light passed over torn books, broken furniture, and something small resting on a dusty table. A bracelet. A silver bracelet with a small engraved charm. The same bracelet she lost at age 7. Elena styggered backward. How is this here? Her breathing became fast and shallow. She didn't remember this place. But this place remembered her. Silence. Then, the basement door opened by itself. Her phone buzzed. An email notification. Same sender. Go downstairs. Her legs felt heavy. Her instincts screamed at her to run. But the house seemed to pull her forward, like unseen hands guiding her. She stepped onto the basement stairs. The door slammed shut behind her. Darkness swallowed everything except her narrow beam of light. The basement stretched wide, filled with old metal shelves and broken toys scattered across the floor. Then she saw the drawings. Hundreds of them. Children's drawings covering the walls, crudely drawn stick figures and houses. But every single picture showed the same tall, faceless shadow. Always standing close. Always watching. Then one drawing caught her eye. A small girl with a camera. Standing in front of Rothwell House. The girl's face was blurred in pencil, but around her wrist was the same bracelet Elena wore as a child. Her breath caught in her throat. A whisper rose from the darkness. You left us. The concrete floor trembled. A shadow uncurled itself from the far corner, tall, stretched wrong. It moved without sound, blocking her way out. Elena stumbled backward, gripping her camera like a lifeline. The shadow loomed over her, its presence freezing the air. Then, it touched her forehead with one long, trembling finger. A memory erupted inside her. Flames. Screams. Her mother's voice crying her name. Being pulled through smoke. A tall, faceless creature reaching toward her family. And her mother's last words as she pushed Elena outside. Forget this place. The fire swallowed everything. Elena fell to her knees. Tears streamed down her face. I lived here. The shadow's head tilted, acknowledging the truth. The entire basement shook. The heartbeat thundered through the walls, faster, louder. Thump, 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 thump. The house was waking up. The walls rippled like skin. The lights flickered in a frantic rhythm. Dust fell like snow. The stairs behind her twisted, boards bending, merging into the wall. The house was closing her in. The shadow whispered, "You were never meant to leave. You are one of us."
Elena crawled backward, gasping, shaking.
"No, I won't stay here. Not again." The heartbeat grew deafening. Elena stumbled backward, gripping her camera like a lifeline. The shadow loomed over her, its presence freezing the air. Then, it touched her forehead with one long, trembling finger. A memory erupted inside her. Flames. Screams. Her mother's voice crying her name, being pulled through smoke. A tall, faceless creature reaching toward her family. And her mother's last words as she pushed Elena outside. "Forget this place." The fire swallowed everything. Elena fell to her knees. Tears streamed down her face. "I lived here." The shadow's head tilted, acknowledging the truth. 2 weeks later, the police found Elena's camera on the front porch. No trace of her. The final video shows the locked house. Silent. Still. Its curtains motionless. Then, in the last 2 seconds, a silhouette appears in the top left window. Not moving. Just watching. The Rothwell house is still awake. And it's still waiting.